Hello, I am Ronak Nayak, and this is my persuasive speech assignment. Imagine a shredded man sponsoring a company advertising a miracle pill, one which will mold you to have a toned body, six-pack, and killer quads. Or an advertisement of a man with a great physique telling you to buy his workout program, only to realize that it's all bogus. Most people would probably believe it without a second glance, only to realize that they've been scammed. These are all things that have actually been advertised on social media. Social media has given an outlet for influencers to express their creativity and knowledge. However, there are those who are not exactly qualified to do so. Therefore, it is flooded with misinformation. I believe that if you're looking for information, especially on fitness, you should stray away from social media and ensure that you're getting it from a reliable source. Firstly, anybody can hop on social media and begin posting content even with a lack of credentials. Secondly, most influencers have sponsorships, which means they must support a product even if they don't believe in it themselves. Thirdly, most advice on social media is short and quick fixes, often not sustainable for the long run. Though social media is not all bad, let's go over why these points can have a harmful impact. It's easy to take fitness advice from someone who looks like they know what they're doing. However, you should always tread carefully even if the path looks clear. A majority of these fitness influencers lack any type of formal education and training in the sciences related to fitness. Now, that doesn't mean you have to have a degree to give advice out to your buddy, but if you have an extremely large following, you should be qualified and have a knowledgeable understanding of the sciences behind fitness. Even if your intentions are pure, you still risk spreading misinformation or promoting practices which will potentially be harmful to some of your viewers. Personal experience can be very valuable. However, the knowledge gained for formal education and training is a lot more in-depth and a lot more valuable. Profit over ethics, which is the motto for most business practices today, especially in the fitness industry. I've seen plenty of fitness influencers who I know on Instagram promoting products which have not been proven to work, and I simply shake my head. The unfortunate truth is that many of them do not actually care for their viewers' health and simply snatch at the first opportunity that they can to earn money. This means they are pressured to speak favorably towards a product even if they don't generally believe in it themselves. They promote products for financial gain instead of actual effectiveness and throw all transparency out the window, exploiting the trust of their viewers. Fitness is tainted to be black and white through the lens of a majority of these influencers, and that is simply not the truth. Most quick and short-term fixes, especially when it comes to dieting, promoted by these influencers are not sustainable at all and can actually cause negative consequences. Most of these tutorials lack a simple scientific basis, endorsing these trends without evidence, not to mention that each individual is different. What works for one person may not work for another, which erases the legitimacy of these clear-cut methods. Finally, these influencers are giving out tutorials, which state that it takes months to go from flabby to flat. This is impossible. Such a transformation takes years of hard work and discipline. These short-term, like 4 months, 3 months, 2 months plans as promoted by them are not going to cut it. All they gave is unrealistic expectations and disappointment. Despite its beauty, social media is plagued with misinformation for these reasons that I've stated. Because profit is above ethics, it is up to us to barricade ourselves from these deceptions. Why trust influencers anyway when scientific evidence is available? Unlike kinesiologists or personal trainers, they lack credibility and are mostly only after your money. They promote quick fixes or fads which most of the time do not work and are not sustainable for the long run. Sustainable programs or techniques are not found on social media and should be personalized to each individual. You should be using scientific-based evidence and consulting a professional to improve your body, not from an underqualified source who is after your money. Social media has stopped the ability for some people to think for themselves and instead consume the delusional misinformation spewed by these influencers instead of using their critical thinking skills to solve their own problems. That's it. Thank you.